go.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen. Ain't no competition, just competition.
Hey Jazzy Doll Gang, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a Q&A, which is a question and answer. We are getting into some pretty deep questions and then, a few others. If you are new here, I'm Jasmine. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel before we go any further. Go ahead and like this video so that you don't forget later on while you're watching. So without any further ado, girl, we just gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. Whew. Okay, so I got my little notebook right here. I wrote everything down from Snapchat, from Instagram, and I don't think anybody asked any questions on Facebook. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the first question. So the first question is, what is your zodiac sign? So I am a Scorpio. I was born November 13th, 1990. I'll say all that later because there is another question that asks something similar to that. So I'll just say I was born November 13th and I am big Scorpio. Big Scorpio. So the next question is, what do you think is your best quality? So right off the top, like I didn't even really have to think about this question. I definitely think my best quality is my spirit. My spirit / personality. Character. I think that's my best quality. Like I didn't think about looks. I didn't think about my smile. I didn't think about anything exterior. I just thought about like my character, my personality, and my spirit. I feel like that's my best quality. So the next question is, what's something that never fails to excite you? I have a lot of things that excite me, but one of the things that never fails to excite me is like seeing my growth, like being able to see my growth, being able to see the changes like in my character, the changes in my discipline, the changes financially, health wise, the changes, just seeing my growth it never fails to excite me. So the next question is, were you popular in high school? I'm gonna say yes because the entire senior class voted for me to be the homecoming queen. So I guess so. And that experience, y'all, I will never forget that experience. That's something that I have always wanted to be the homecoming queen. And honestly, y'all, I really didn't even think that I would win. Because when it comes to, like people showing up for you and like voting and stuff, sometimes, it can seem like, oh my God, people really like you. But when it comes to putting it on paper, but I'll never forget it. I was in my Spanish class and they was calling out the nominations and I heard my name on the intercom and I was just like, well, actually I already knew before the school found out because we went to like homecoming court luncheon. So I think that's when they told us who the queen was. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's when they told us that's when we was the queen. And I actually still have a souvenir to show y'all. They actually gave us these pins that say queen. I still have mine, and this was from like 2010, y'all. So the pin says queen. I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably can't. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but the pin says queen. It's just like a pin, like a brooch that you put on. I have had this since 2010, y'all. And it came from Ted's Jewelers. Says it on the inside of the box. So, yeah, that experience was amazing. So the next question is, what's something you like to try doing but haven't worked up the nerve to do yet? I do want to take a lash extension class. That is something that I do want to try and I do want to learn just to see. Well, I think I'll like it because I do individual lashes now, which I know that process is totally different, but I don't know, I feel like I would like it. So I may invest in a lash class. That is something that I've wanted to try and just haven't got around to doing yet. So I might be adding it to my here in the future. So that is something that I wanted to try. So we'll just see, you know. All right, so the next question is, do you want more kids? If so, how many? Baby, I don't want no more children. I don't want no more. I actually don't want any more kids. I'm pretty satisfied with just my one. And at this point in my life, it's just a me season. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just me. It's about my growth. So I don't think I want any more kids. I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I love other people's kids. And I have always wanted to have a little girl, but I hadn't had another kid since Aiden, and I was banking that Aiden was gonna be a girl. I really was, but he's a boy. Thankful that he's here, but I did want a little girl for the longest of the time. So the next question is, what's your biggest fear? It used to be like public speaking, like speaking in front of a crowd, in front of people, which I definitely still get nervous speaking face to face in front of people, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So I wouldn't say that's a fear. I'm actually more excited to conquer it now versus it actually being a fear of mine. Oh, you know what? Something I do fear is getting in a car wreck. I am a very careful driver. Now, I might drive fast. I might drive a little crazy sometimes, but for the most part, I am a safe driver. Knock on wood. See, it's how scared of a car wreck I am. I'm so scared that if I even see it about to happen, baby, I might just jump out the car before the wreck even happens. Because, baby, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. I just don't. But yeah, that's one of my biggest fears. It's getting into a really, 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 really bad car wreck. So the next question is, what are the top 3 things you enjoy doing most? So in no particular order, I'm just going to name my top 3 things that I enjoy doing the most. One is meditating, praying, having my alone time to get back centered, decompressing, clearing my thoughts, and just alone time, my personal time. Another thing is filming for YouTube. I definitely really enjoy filming for YouTube. I didn't necessarily know that it would be in front of a camera, but I've always been into, I don't even know what to call it, like influencing, I guess, in a sense. I love filming. I love doing my makeup. I love curling my hair. I love the process, getting ready. I love connecting with y'all. I love when we can relate on certain topics and then y'all share it with me and we just, you know, we be talking. So that's something that I really enjoy, connecting with you guys and filming for YouTube and all my other social media platforms. Spending time with my family, my friends, and my boyfriend. So, of course, you know, family is what keeps you, you know, it just keeps you together. Your blood, like, just spending time with them. You don't even have to be nowhere for real, like, going nowhere. But for me, spending time with my family means a lot to me. Spending time with my son, spending time with my boyfriend and friends. Yeah, to sum it all up, those are 3 things that I enjoy doing the most. So that leads to the next question. If your life was a book, what would this chapter be called? So this chapter would be called Discipline. And I say that because I actually, you know how you can think that you was disciplined, or you think that you was doing something right, and you think that, you know, you being grown, you think that you mature, but you ain't. You ain't. I guess this chapter will be called Healing and Discipline. I feel like in this chapter of my life, I have been healing myself. Like, just really going in, asking myself the deep questions, doing the work to figure out just a lot of things. You know, just going in and healing the younger parts of Jasmine, childhood Jasmine, adult Jasmine, just figuring it out, working through it, figuring out what it is, and working on changing those things. So this chapter will be called Healing and Discipline. And the discipline part comes in, you know, I'm not ashamed to say it because, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody else out there has reached this point in their life or could use this as good advice. So this part of my life is called discipline as well, because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, baby, I ain't had no discipline. Now, there has been points throughout my life where I may have been more disciplined than other times, but I feel like now in the space that I'm in, I really understand the importance of discipline. Like, bump motivation. Like, even when you don't have motivation, as long as you got discipline, like, you can make something shake. Honey, I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. So I really had to just figure it out. For example, financially, if you know that you don't manage your money well, or if you every time you get paid, you like, dang, like I feel like I'm just working to pay bills, or dang, why I don't ever have any extra money, or dang, why can't I just go do this when I want to, or why can't I just do that, or why can't so and so give me some money? He talking to me, why he ain't giving me no money? Why he ain't paying to get my nails done? Like, just on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on. Girl. So what I had to realize was I am responsible for taking care of Jasmine. I'm the person. Can nobody make things, people can make stuff happen for you, but nobody is responsible for making things happen for you. And I just had to go in and make the changes. And with like losing weight or gaining weight or whatever you trying to do with your body, like set the goal, show up every day, and just go. Just do it. When you love yourself, it shows, because you take care of yourself. You care about how you look. You care about how you talk. You care about how you walk. You care about the expression on your face when you walk into a room. Like, you just move differently, you know? And then it's certain things you choose to entertain and you choose not to entertain. It's a lot. Then I have to say that for another video, but yeah, we'll say that for another video. But so the next question is, what was it like growing up as the only child? Okay, so I was the only child for 13 years. Basically, honey, being the only child, you gotta have a real good imagination, because you're gonna be playing by yourself a lot. And that's what I did. I remember as a child, girl, like getting inside of a clothing basket that you put clothes in. I would put a pillow at the bottom, and I had a bat. Baby, I used to pretend like that was a boat. And I remember, like, I literally can still see it in my head. I remember, like, I used to just play in my room, act like I was, you know, like rowing a boat. Yeah, just, you know, you just have a lot of time to yourself. You're okay with just being by yourself. And I feel like being an only child for 13 years has a lot to do with how I am as an adult. Like, I don't just always have to have people around me. Like, now don't get me wrong, I enjoy being around other ladies, other people, but I don't just always have to have it. You get what I'm saying? The next question is, what's one of your most painful memories? Oh, I got a bunch. But let's think about one that I actually care to share. Let's see. When my great-grandmother passed away, because she was, one of the ladies that helped raise me, basically. I was like 13 years old. I was with my aunt for the summer in Atlanta, and, you know, they called and told me that she was getting sick, but she hadn't passed away yet. Thank God I made it home. But once I got back from my summer trip, she was really sick. Just could tell a big difference, like, within her, and then she later on passed away. And I'll never forget, like, the night before she passed away, I just had this feeling like I should have stayed at my grandma's house. But I went back home with my mom, and that morning, that's when they called and was, you know, let us know she passed away. But I just will never forget it. Like, you know, even when she passed, she let us know what song she wanted to be played at her funeral, and they played it the entire day. you know, like, you know how you say your last goodbyes. Like, I remember holding her hand, rubbing her on her little hip, because we always used to crack jokes about our grandma hips. But baby, the hips was passed down to all of us. We all got these big old wide hips, and my grandma had big old wide hips. So I just rubbed her on her little hips. I was holding her hand. So the next question is, what is your definition of a soulmate? I feel like a soulmate is a person that literally fits into your life like a piece of a puzzle. It's like they know you. Like they know you. They know your mindset. They know what you need. They just know. And not only do they know, they have the resources and the things that you need that you may not even be aware that you need. You know, I feel like a soulmate helps build your character. They help you become more disciplined. They help you become the best version of yourself, basically. And they're patient, they're kind, they are in tune with you and who you are. Like, if you having a bad day, a sad day, your soulmate is a person that has already sensed it without you even saying anything. You know, on a sad day, you might like flowers, you might like chocolates, you might like to be taken to the movies, or you might just need to be taken to dinner, or you might just need to be babied in that moment. Like, they know exactly what you need. Not like saying, oh, they psychic, they know. Clearly you have told them, and they care enough to follow through with, you know, what you're needing. And a soulmate is just somebody that's easy. Like, it just flows. It's not complicated. Not saying you won't ever have problems or anything, but like, it literally just flows. It's not combative. It's not argumentative. It's just somebody that's about you. You and you only. And y'all are connected through Christ, and y'all are connected through just connected, girl. When you know, you know. So the next question is, how has your taste in fashion changed over the years, and why? This question really easy. So over the years, my sense of fashion has changed. My sense of style was just like it girl, fashion girl, like bright, bold colors, like just big jewelry, like just, which is nothing wrong with that, because I used to be cute, but I'm not really into the same fashion that I used to be into a couple months ago or a couple years ago. My sense of fashion now is more classy, elevated, chic. Classy with your mama. Say classy with your mama. I tell my boyfriend this all the time, because baby, I like to look classy now, but I still have to throw a little hooch in there. So I still like my crop tops. I still like little cutout stuff, you know. I still like to be sexy, but I still like to be classy. So as I'm working on becoming the woman that I want to be, my sense of style has changed for that woman. For the woman that I see, it had to change, because it just all got to make sense. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So the final question is, how old are you? And baby, I ain't got no problem telling y'all, because baby, I'm cool. I look fine. Girl, I'm 31. Oh my God, I'm 31. I'll be 32 this year. That's insane, bro. Just to even hear it come out my mouth. Like, baby, I'm finna be 32, but I'm 31. Yeah, I've been in the gym. Been taking care of myself. Been taking care of my skin. Because I know, like, I'm getting older. Like, I don't want to be, I ain't trying to look old, baby. So, I'm taking care of Jasmine. But so that pretty much wraps up this Q&A. Thank you all so much for watching. And also thank you so much to everybody who participated and sent in a question. Without you guys, this video would not be possible. So I'm very, 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 very thankful for you all. If you're watching, if you made it this far in the video, sis, go ahead and hit like. Go ahead and hit like, and go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and join the Jazzy Dog Gang, girl. And we lit over here. We lit, boo. So you might as well go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, so this is the end of this video. I will see y'all Sunday in the weekly vlog. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye.